Good morning, everyone. It is the last day of the year, which is crazy. Wednesday, December 31st. I'm doing quite a bit. It's day off, which is exciting, but we're going to start the day with a haircut. So I wanted to kind of film where my hair is right now, how she's looking. Let me put this mic down really quick. So one of my goals for 2026 is I really want to get my hair long. I think she's been doing pretty good. I've been oiling her and trying my best to take care of her. I do think I'm gonna have to lose maybe like 2 inches. I'll be surprised if I have to lose more, but I'm excited to get a haircut, kind of removing the 2025 energy and going into the new year with fresh hair. I also am completely over layers. I don't really want any framing pieces, like I don't really want this touched up. Yeah, I kind of just want one length of hair mainly. And I also have to go to the Apple store because I got a new watch. And unfortunately, I think I got a faulty one. She has been acting really weird. She's not recording my workouts. I went through ChatGPT, all his suggestions, and he also believes it is faulty. So I want to go to Eden Center before my haircut, see if I can get this exchanged quickly, have my hair cut, and then you'll see what we're doing for the last day of the year. Okay, we're back. We did our little run at Eden Center. The hair is cut. She is fresh. Oh my God, feeling so healthy. She feels so nice and smooth. We stuck with the one length. The hairstylist did suggest to blend the edges, and she did a little bit of a U cut. So this is what she looks like. Yeah. I'm super happy to have fresh hair. New salon. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but it's a new salon. It was my first time going, and I was actually really happy. Like, it's exactly what I wanted. I felt like she was super gentle, which is kind of a weird observation. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. She was so gentle with her touch. It was like one of the first things I noticed. So that was really nice. And, fresh, clean hair. We got our watch, literally setting it up right now, if you can tell. So, I was happy that I was able to talk to one of the representatives at Apple, tell them my problem. And because I got the watch literally like 3 days ago, it's a very quick exchange. And yeah, hopefully she's not going to have the same problems. But I'm going to start doing my makeup because we are going to go have lunch very soon. And it's New Year's Eve. I want to have my makeup done and look cute today. Okay, it's the first day of the year, which is super exciting. I've already had such a nice, productive morning. Went to a yoga class. I did a hot vinyasa flow yoga, which I forgot how much arm strength it takes. It was a little hard, but it was really nice. And it was the first class of the year at the studio, so that felt really good. And then just came back from walking like 45 minutes on the treadmill, getting the steps in, and that's been my day so far. Um, Other than that, I have work later, so I'm gonna chill until I have to get ready. Cheddar, Gouda. First shift of the year is done, which is crazy. It was actually a good night. I was kind of surprised that I was there the whole shift. I thought it would have been done earlier, but it is what it is because it was time and a half, so that's super exciting. And you know, I didn't get off too late, so I can't complain. But now I'm home, and honestly, I feel like having cheese and the non-alcoholic bubbles that I had last night. So that's what I feel like having, and I thought you guys should join me. I will say my boyfriend did not like this, so I will be finishing it. He found it a little too sweet, which I'm not surprised. Straight from the bag. Let's do Gouda first. You cannot tell me there isn't a better combo. Oh, this is so good. This is exactly what I wanted. Ooh, I have raspberries too. Okay, we got some raspberries. The wind had such a bite to it today. I like had a hat, scarf, mittens, everything. I want to play some Animal Crossing. I don't know why I've been on my Animal Crossing the last few days. I've really been on it. I planted like 60 potato seeds today. My farm is huge. But it's almost gonna be midnight and I have a Pilates class at 9:15 tomorrow. So the latest I can go to bed is like 1 a.m. so I can have 7 hours of sleep. So I probably should get to doing that like soon if I want to play, because I didn't get my rest. Cheers to a good first night at work of the new year. And here's to making money. Good night, loves. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully before my Pilates class. I love cheese. Okay. I think my time of the month is coming because I'm usually pretty good with not eating too much after work. And after the cheese, this is the lineup. I'm having some hard cravings tonight. Damn. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. I have to be out of here in like the next 5 minutes if I want to make it on time to this Pilates class. I played Animal Crossing last night for a total of probably 5 minutes before I realized I'm fucking tired and I should go to bed, which I'm really happy about, because if I had gotten any less sleep, I seriously would have, almost dropped my phone there. I seriously would have considered not going to this class, but we're up, we're ready. It looks like it's freezing outside. What is in my eye? So that's exciting. All right, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna check in with y'all when I come back from class. Second class of the year is done. I'm so happy I went. Honestly, it was a really good class. I've done this class a few times at this particular studio with the same instructor. I really do enjoy her. It was challenging. Challenging. Why did I sound like that? It was challenging at certain points, but I mean, that's the whole point of a workout. It was a fuller class, which was kind of nice, you know, second year, second day. What? I can't talk. Second day of the year. So it was nice to see so many people there. It is cold outside. It wasn't as cold as I anticipated, which was quite nice. I'm happy to be back home, but because it's still early enough, I'm going to head down to the gym. I want to walk on the treadmill for about 30 to 40 minutes. Again, I'm trying to really get my 15K steps in every day. So, doing this additional 30 minutes after a workout truly helps so much. So, I'm going to go down to do that now. When I come back up, I'm going to make breakfast for myself. Also, you guys need to tell me if I talk too fast. Like, do I talk too fast? I feel like I don't. Sometimes when I watch myself back, I'm like, whoa, that was a lot. I have a couple hours before work, and as it is the beginning of the year, you know, I think we're all in that mood of wanting to plan, write stuff down, and like everybody else, I feel like online is wanting to go more back to pen and paper. So in front of me, I have quite a few notebooks. My boyfriend gifted this to me the other day, which is so lovely. It is a planner, so I want to get into this boy right away. I also have my journal. This is where I just write thoughts, things of that nature. She is still from last year. I was pretty consistent and then I fell off. Yeah, I kind of, actually, I'm not going to say I was consistent. I was like all over the place. So I want to get back into daily journaling. I also have another one here. This one is going to be where I track my habits. So I started this in December just to kind of get the ball rolling to see how things would be. As you, sorry, plant. As you can see, like, you know, we're getting into the habit of it. So like she looks good for the first month. I should really move this plant. She looks good for the first month of use. I already have my January set up, so I'm going to go into her. And then lastly, I have this notebook. I think I'm going to use her as a log for my expenses just to see what I'm spending on. I've tried to do it online on Excel and I never go back to it. To go every day onto my laptop and log it in was just not working for me. So we're going to go to just pen and paper. As you can tell, I like putting little stickers. So I also want to do that. I'm curious if I'll be able to do it on this material because it's a little grainy. It's actually the same as my Kobo case. And I really want to sticker her up too. But my boyfriend doesn't think the stickers are going to stick because of the material, which I don't think he's wrong. But I'm like determined to make it work. So I don't know if I'm going to need to glue them down or something. But that's what I'm going to do right now. Get into my journals. And yeah, just kind of start planning the year.
I chase the wind just to hear it laugh, a silver thread through the summer trees. The world felt lighter under its spell.
Okay, it's Saturday, January the 3rd. If you wonder why I am in a tube top midwinter, it's because I have my tattoo appointment today, 4th appointment for my sleeve. Yeah, I'm honestly running super fucking late, so I gotta go now if I want to make it on time. But I'm excited. I think we're gonna be finishing most of this area. The flowers I think are still for my last appointment, but hopefully this will be done by today. Okay. Hey y'all, it is Sunday, about to be midnight. I did not check in yesterday after my tattoo. I was way too pooped. I got home, immediately went to lay down. Obviously, I endured so much pain, and I doom scrolled. Doom scrolled for quite a bit, and that led me into taking a very well-deserved nap, which was lovely. Woke up, and my boyfriend has kind of made it a tradition to always order me sushi after my sessions. I awoke from my slumber and we devoured that together, so that was really nice. Surprisingly, I was super determined yesterday and I still got my 15K steps in. I remember checking my step count after sushi and I was at about just under 3,000. So I went down to my gym and I got on that treadmill for 2 hours and I fucking got that 15K. I'm so proud of myself. Like, after a 4 hour tattoo session, what? That's crazy. I should mention how the tattoo session went. She was a little spicy. So yesterday we worked on mainly the top of the shoulder, all kind of here, a little bit low on the tricep. And yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was going to be a little bit more of a pinchy session. I remember when we were doing the outline, the tricep was not fun, and that my tattoo artist had mentioned that the top of the shoulder also can be pinchy, and absolutely it was. This is the same tattoo artist that has done my entire back piece, so I've worked with him for many hours, over 40 hours now. He knows I sit well, that I can take a lot, but I don't know what it was about yesterday. I will also say I think it's because I'm about to get my period, so I think I'm just a little bit more sensitive to pain right now. We were nearing the last like 40 minutes and I was just like, fuck. Like, I kept being like, oh, you know. So he was like, you know what, let's spray some Bactine, let that marinate for a couple minutes and it should take the edge off. So we did that and it definitely helped a little bit to power through the last little bit of the session. And then yeah, like I said, I came home and I absolutely passed out. Then we came to today, which started not how I expected it. I woke up really feeling mentally low, very emotional and sad. for no reason. I felt like I was on the verge of crying this entire morning. Again, I think it's because my period is about to come. It just ended up being one of those mornings. I think my body also took a huge hit with the tattoo, so a mixture of things. And I was in bed for a lot of today. Usually, when I'm kind of in a low mood, I love to eat. I love to eat my feelings. So later in the evening, we went to get chips and pop. And it was good. It really did help getting out in the fresh air. I felt such a lift in my spirit, way better mood, that me and my boyfriend actually did our first Tagalog lesson. So, one of my goals for this year is to begin learning Tagalog. He is Filipino, his main dialect is Ilocano, but he said that it would be better for me to begin with Tagalog. There'd be more resources, I'd reach more people. And if I want to learn Ilocano, then we can move into that later. So we did our first lesson today, which is really nice. We went through the vowels, a few different letters, NG and MGA. MGA is really the hardest one for me to pronounce. But these are my little notes. So yeah, I felt really proud because this morning, with the way I was feeling, I was like, there's absolutely no way we're doing this lesson today. But, with letting the day pass, getting some movement in, and, letting me write out my feelings, we got around to it. So I'm super happy. That was my weekend. And I think I'm going to close out the vlog here. This will have been my first vlog of 2026 and my first vlog of my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you stay around, and we'll check in next week. Ciao!